15 Psychological Facts about Introverts. What are introverts? Introverts are people who prefer to stay in the sidelines. They are not extroverts who are out there in front of the world. They prefer to keep things low-key and stay away from socializing or meeting new people. The introvert may have a physical need for alone time and is tired by socializing with other people too often. In this video we will explore what introverts are like, how they are different than extroverts and how it affects their social lives. Let's start.
Number 1. They make themselves laugh. They prefer their own company at times, which at most times involves spending an insane amount of time toying around with their thoughts and ideas. They do love daydreaming, creating, reading, watching a movie, relaxing, and they genuinely make themselves laugh at times. They may make others laugh too, but that's only if they are willing to be comfortable around their silence and enjoy their sense of humor. Number 2. They need to be alone to recharge. This has been shared time and again in memes. Introverts need to be alone to recharge. People tend to think that introverts are shy, socially awkward individuals or plain boring. Well, this is quite contrary to what they are. Introverts value genuine relationships and will have deep conversations at length. They are not shy but will avoid meaningless talks at all cost. They prefer a small but closer group of friends and will need some alone time to recharge after putting on a front for others. Number 3. They like people and they don't. Introverts make the best friends because they get to know others better. They enjoy others' presence when they are comfortable enough to sit with them in silence. They like getting to know the real side of others and will definitely stay away from people faking their personalities. Number 4. They wished others loved them as deeply as they do. Since introverts spend a bulk of their free time thinking, they also tend to love deeply due to their interest in the other person. Most often, an introvert loves their partner more than their partner loves them. They think about their partner many times throughout the day. They want to know them better and think of ways to make them happier. Number 5. Loyalty is a big deal to them. If an introvert takes an interest in you, then they like you a great deal. Friendship isn't a joke to them, meaning they invest a lot of time, love, kindness and more in you. In return, they expect you to stick around and be a true friend, which means you shouldn't blow them off, or otherwise betray them. Number 6. They don't like unexpected visitors. They don't like unexpected visitors. Introverts always have their days planned out and random distractions could come out as very annoying. They have put a lot of thought into how they want their day to go. If you unexpectedly visit, you throw it all off. Number 7. They're not necessarily bored even if they look like they are. An introvert can have fun without jumping all over the place. In fact, an introvert is rarely bored because they're deep in thought most of the time. Their thoughts keep them from boredom. They're creative types that get energized and focused from solo activities. An introvert can be absolutely thrilled while sitting still, and you wouldn't know the difference. Number 8. They like spending time with their kids but they need some downtime too. Kids come along with their own personalities, which means that they can be extroverted. Family activities are fun, but an introvert still needs alone time from their kids to recharge. Introverts also make some of the best parents and counselors because often, their answers to life are well thought. Number 9. Every once in a while they need to get out. Introverts don't like to be alone all the time. Every once in a while, they like to go out and see new sights. Introverts, however, are not into superficial friendships and small talk. After they've been out for a while, they need alone time again until they are ready to face the extroverted world again. Number 10. Attention-seeking behaviors annoy them. Introverts get easily annoyed by people who act fake in order to get attention. They don't understand why someone would crave to be the center of others' attention. Ironically, since introverts are deep thinkers, it makes them great, motivational speakers. Much as they might love to teach crowds of people, they may particularly avoid after meeting conversations and catching up with others. Number 11. They won't answer the phone if they don't know who's calling them. They also won't answer the phone if they know who it is at times. It's nothing personal, but there could be a host of reasons they might not receive that call. They could be going through something and need to think about it. They might be in the middle of a project, or they're just not in the mood to have a lengthy conversation. Also, they'd rather text something that will take a couple of minutes rather than talk on the phone about the same thing. If they do take your call, take it as a huge compliment. Number 12. They're usually not judging you. An introvert is quiet, observant and in deep thought most of the time. When they're out in public, they usually look around at everyone. At times, just for amusement, and at other times, they're getting a feel for what's going on. Number 13. They easily get distracted. Introverts enjoy working in quiet environments, away from others or excess stimuli. They get distracted by certain noises that might totally be avoided by others if in the same room. Water dripping from a faucet, non-rhythmic clatter and a variety of sounds can be pretty annoying to an introvert. Soothing sounds don't bother them. Movement in their range of sight can serve as distractions too. Number 14. They're not in a bad mood. Their brains are constantly on the go. An introvert is usually thinking about something, and they do this all day long. When someone sees an introvert, they invariably form an opinion that they're in a bad mood when nothing could be further from the truth. Often more than not, they are just immersed in their own thoughts. Number 15. They can be the life of the party, sometimes. It doesn't mean they crave for attention. They might do so out of politeness, because of needing to be a good host. An introvert has the ability to entertain people. They just don't always like doing so. To entertain a crowd at a party, you have to talk about trivial things and resort to surface material, which frankly, introverts don't enjoy doing. It requires grand gestures and exaggerated facial expressions. An introvert is capable of all of this, but it can make them cringe over having to do it.